When I listen to a song, I'm personally attracted by anomalies. For instance, a simple example. The scale of Boulevard of Broken Dreams is definitely F minor. But there is a B-flat chord. It should be a B-flat minor. Instead, it is a major chord. When I see something that breaks the rules, I start to get a little paranoid. And I ask to myself, why it is anomaly? But right after I think, does it really matter? In my mind, Billy Armstrong's songwriting process goes something like this. Starts to the focus, gets into the right flow, he picks up his guitar, and begins freely writing amazing progression. So great, we got the process. Unfortunately, in my case, after just 2 beers, I can't even pick up my guitar. So I have no choice but to understand. Let's start the analysis of 2 great Green Day songs, Boulevard of Broken Dreams and 21 Guns. Let's start with the verse of Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Simple chord sequence. 3 phrases of 2 bar each bar containing 2 chords. 2 phrases have lyrics. 1 phrase X has a break between the verse. Let's write the chords on the circle of fifths. The scale is F minor. But as mentioned, the 4th B flat should be minor, while in this case B flat is major. Feels a bit lifeless, lacking energy. Let's now change the structural tone to C is replaced by D flat. So we can give more emphasis to the 3rd that is minor. Just a little better, but not enough. So let's forget B flat minor. It must be B flat major. In this case, there are mainly 2 possibilities. Either the chord is a borrowed chord from a modal scale, such as F major in our case, or the chord is used to connect by cadence to the next phrase. Since the chord is the last chord of the phrase and there is not the note D as a structural tone, B flat creates a cadence 4th first. The second 4th first creates a cadence, an half cadence, and it is used to connect the next phrase. We get the 4th in the circle of fifths, moving 5 minutes counterclockwise from the 1st. And to create the half cadence, the 4th is generally a major chord. The half cadence is weaker than the authentic cadence, formed by the 5th first. We get the 5th in the circle of fifths, moving 5 minutes clockwise from the 1st. In this case is C major. So, what happens if we replace B flat with C major? Let's listen to it. Since C major and B flat have the same function, they create a cadence, we get a good result too. Let's go on with our analysis. We can see that at the beginning of the sentence the progression has some tension that is completed with the release before the cadence. We can also get the structural tones of the melody and put all in the table of tension and release. Also, the melody has at the beginning of the sentence some tension that is completed with the release. The connection to the next period is strong, not only because of the cadence, but also because of the 7th that naturally tends to the 1st. So, harmony and melody have a parallel motion. Let's do the same process for the chorus. All the chords are diatonic, except for the last chord of the final phrase, which is a dominant 7th and creates a perfect cadence that helps connecting to the verse. It's quite interesting to notice that the movement of the chorus is exactly the same as in the verse. The final part is unconventional. chords are power chords. That means that there is not a third. We cannot get whether the chord is major or minor. No scale for these chords. I like the outro very much, because it's not necessary to use the circle of fifths to understand that the sequence doesn't belong to any scale. Just listen to it. You can feel that the progression is out of scheme. Listening to a song and catching just the movement of harmony is something great. Let's try to do that with 21 guns. Little spoiler before starting. The movement is almost the same, but try to get it. Just the movement of harmony, not of the melody. The movement of the harmony is characterized by a movement of tension and release, an up and down movement. The movement of melody is exactly the opposite. It creates a contrary motion with harmony. But now, for the chorus, let's concentrate again just on harmony. And again, the harmony is characterized by a movement of tension and release, an up and down movement. And finally, let's listen to the bridge. And once again, the harmony is characterized by a movement of tension and release. It's not easy to get the movement or the harmony, but if you try, you can appreciate more the features of a song. So, what we have learned with these two songs. Generally, Green Day used non-diatonic chords to connect the next phrase to a cadence. Tempo. Green Day songs are all very fast. Actually, they don't always have a high BPM. To make a song feel fast, they use two tricks, two chords for measure, and 8th or 16th notes. Parallel motion, contrary motion, which is better? There isn't one type of motion that is better than another, but interaction between melody and harmony defines the song's feeling, and being able to perceive it is amazing. But it's not easy. Let's start just with harmony. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye.